Hello beautiful souls, Anna Kitney here. I'm in the Dubai desert having dinner. It is absolutely gorgeous and stunning here. Just look at this. It's just incredible. Incredible. Oh, okay. So last night I did the masterclass shifting from the hourly model to the high ticket offer, and I want to spend some time today to really explain what we mean by the high ticket offer. So when I was working as an energy healer from about 2008 till about 2018, for most of that time in my career I was still working on the hourly model. So it got to a point where I became fully booked. Now, fully booked may sound fantastic but here was the reality. I was doing typically between 40 to 60 sessions a month, one-to-one, okay? I would do sessions at my clinic in Belgravia. So I'd leave the house, be at the clinic by 8 o'clock, and I'd be doing sessions back to back till 2 o'clock. And then I would take the train back home, cook the dinner, take care of the kids, do homework, bedtime, bath time, bedtime, and then I would do my evening sessions with my clients from about typically 8:30 till about 10:30 at night, and then rinse and repeat the next day. And so a couple of days I was doing the clinic, and other days I was doing from home on Skype back in the day before Zoom was invented. And so this may sound like it sounds fantastic because being fully booked, but I simply just didn't have time for anything else. I was constantly firefighting those individual 1 hour sessions with clients, and I worked on a variety of issues during that time. Everything from like breast cancer, endometriosis, AIDS, herpes, brain tumors, things like money, career, relationships, things like that, of all that nature. And so it was basically boot camp. I became a very good healer on a number of different issues. But what I started to realize is that there were certain healings that I did that I really, really enjoyed. So when a client came to me with wanting to know what their life purpose was, it was one of my favorite things to do. I love it. When a client comes and they're seeking purpose and meaning, like, why am I here? What am I here to do? It was one of my favorite healings to do, to help a client uncover and remember inside the code, inside their body, inside their divine blueprint, what they're here to do. I absolutely loved it. When a client came that was a business owner, an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. I've been a business owner since I was 21 years old, 5 companies, 6 companies to date. I love the path of entrepreneurship. So when I had clients who were business owners who wanted me to help them with their business, with their energetics and the mindset, also my favorite. I got stuck in. I loved it, to work on the psychology of business owners, to help them to become more successful, reach more people, make more impact through the vehicle of business and entrepreneurship. And then the third one, when people came with money blocks, I found I was actually very good at healing money blocks. This is something I was challenged by myself. I didn't come from money. My family escaped communist Poland with a couple of suitcases. If you've heard my story, we lived in an attic with mice. Okay, we didn't come from money. We came to Australia as immigrants. So my Australian citizenship document says refugee. So we came as refugees, would you believe it? And so I watched my parents work really hard, and I knew I wanted a different path for myself and for my future. And so I started attending a lot of workshops and seminars from a very early age. And so this was something I wanted to kind of crack in my own life. And as a result, the more I learned about the topic of money and the mindset and psychology of money, the more I was able to help other people. And so when people came with money blocks and I could directly help them make more money, I felt like, oh my God, I've just improved someone else's life. That money allows you to have more freedom. Money allows you to have more opportunities in your life. And so those are my favorite things to work on. So I was doing a variety of different healings, feeling stressed and overwhelmed, firefighting. And around about 2018, I was looking to upgrade my qualifications yet again, and I was looking into the coaching space. And some of the things in the coaching space really opened my eyes up to doing business in another way. So what I observed was the high ticket business model in the coaching space. I'll explain what that is in a minute. And so I thought, well, if this can work in the coaching space, could this work in the healing space? And I started to implement the high ticket package model into the healing space, and the results were through the roof. I combined healing and coaching together, created a unique offer that basically eliminates competition, and it's at a price point of $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. The person works with you for say 3 months or 6 months, and so instead of firefighting a session here and a session there, what I was doing with one person is I was saying, I'll work with you for 3 months, 6 months to help transform your life. So instead of firefighting and fixing one issue, one problem, which is, oh, I have a sore toe, or can you help me, get my boyfriend back, or I'd like to make, I'd like to get more clients in my business. Instead of feeling stressed out trying to achieve that goal and outcome in just one session, I knew that if I created a container of say 3 or 6 months, I could create real transformation in the lives of my clients. So my very first offer I actually sold was one of my students, and she wanted me to help her with her career, which obviously I loved. So I sold her initial offer for £3,997. And I created a fast action bonus that if she booked within 24 hours, she would get £250 off, which she went for. So it created incentives. So when I gave my client the option of a fast action bonus and she took it, I knew I had a quick decision maker. And so the people that succeed in life are quick decision makers. And so during that 3-month period, we were able to heal her life, relationship, kids, and due to feeling unfulfilled in her career, I coached her into starting a business. She loved our first 3 months so much. I had so much fun and enjoyed it so much myself that the shifts and changes that I was creating in the life of this person over the course of 3 months, that she enrolled for yet another 3 months. So after 6 months, she had built a stable and thriving business. And so it really got me thinking, like, if I devote my time to working with a small handful of people on a much deeper level, I could create long-lasting transformations. So instead of firefighting and fixing an issue in an hour, which is very stressful, to shifting the mindset of how can I help transform someone's life for the long term, right? Not just fixing a problem just now, but how can I prepare someone to take responsibility for their lives, lead themselves, and create long-lasting change. So think about this, guys, right? If you do a certification course, you might attend a weekend course. Are you a master after 3 days? No. You then attend, say, advanced class, then you go to dig deeper, then you go to the next level, the next level, the next level. And so after you've done a cumulative number of hours, you get proficient and really good at it. And so you grow and develop through doing ongoing classes to develop your skill set. So why would we think that's any different when we're working with clients on healing, that we think, well, we can transform someone's life in just an hour? Yes, we can. But to create long-lasting change takes time, so that the person can actually stabilize the energy in their physical body, to start to normalize the new frequency, to start to embed deep belief systems and programs that allow the person to feel support in every area of their life. This allows you to work on the whole human holistically instead of just on one area of their life, because we know how you do anything is how you do everything. So let me give you a quick example. So with some of my private clients, when some of these ladies come to me and they're wanting help in their business, and we start to dig down into what's really holding them back from business, the issue is never the issue. The issue is never the issue. Now, you guys, my coaches, my therapists, you know this. And so sometimes it's the woman is terrified of succeeding in business because she's scared she's going to outgrow her partner, make more money, and that will destroy the marriage. So she's putting on the handbrakes of how much money she can make, how successful she can be, because she's scared that it's an either or. She gets to have a husband or a business, but not both. And so what she'll do is she'll sabotage. She'll create all the effort, like do all the marketing, all the sales, do all the right strategies, but those strategies won't work because energetically she's blocking it. It's creating resistance because deep down she's scared that she can't have a loving romantic relationship with a partner and a career at the same time. Sometimes the woman is, not necessarily taking care of herself, that she's so committed and so devoted to her clients that she's neglecting her own health. She's not making time to exercise, to eat well, to rest, that she's in the devotion to her great work, to her people, but neglecting her own health. So how can she pour from an empty cup? So she may be doing, again, all the right strategies and tactics in business, but the reason the offers aren't selling, not because through lack of effort, is because she's burnt out, she's exhausted, she's depleted. And so in a longer container, like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, you can really address the entire human and work on so many areas of their life to help them achieve their goal or outcome. So when I shifted to the high ticket model, this was a game changer. One, it allowed me to make more money in less time. Right? More money in less time. It allowed me to work with a smaller handful of clients instead of firefighting 40 to 60. It allowed me to get to really know my client really deeply, really deeply. And so allowing myself to really get to know my client and really hold sacred space with them, allow them to have much greater impact. And so the type of people that are going to purchase these kind of offers, they are literally everywhere. Okay, so you yourself may be struggling with money, but doesn't mean that everybody else on the planet is struggling with money. Okay, and so you may decide that you want to help women to help them to get back into the workforce after having children and trying to get back in the corporate ladder. Or you may help women who want to fall pregnant naturally without IVF. You may want to help men to develop their emotional intelligence so that they can attract the divine life partner and have a really healthy relationship. You may want to help women to tap into their feminine energy, their goddess energy, to embrace their sexuality. Like, you get to choose what that looks like. And then you also get to choose who are these souls that you're going to devote your time and energy to, that when you're deciding that you're going to commit to 3 months, 6 months, 12 months with these people, and maybe you're going to take maybe up to 12 people a year, who are these amazing souls that you're going to give up your time for to create long-lasting change and transformation? This is such a beautiful, sacred exchange of energy that you've made this soul contract before incarnation that you're going to help these 12 people or 15 people, maybe 20 people is probably too much, where you're going to help these people to create the lives they truly want, where you're going to use your skill set. So imagine somebody hires you. They hire you to work with you privately for an entire year. Maybe you do fortnightly sessions. So every 2 weeks, you do a session for maybe an hour. In between those calls, you might offer some email support. You might have a workbook or some PDFs or guided meditations. But really, you're showing up for them every couple of weeks on those calls, helping them to transition and make the shifts along the way over 12 months. Can you imagine where you could take your clients in 12 months' time? Where would they be from session 1 to the final session at the end of the year? Can you imagine using your skill set, your knowledge, your tools to transform someone's life over the period of 12 months? What kind of person would they become? And is that worth your while? Is that worth your while to devote 12 months to transforming maybe a dozen people to create miraculous lives and be abundantly rewarded for it? This is the power of the high ticket model. You're going to create much better results for your clients because you're training your clients not to think magic bullet, quick fix. You're training your clients to see that life can be beyond just problems, from the problem paradigm to the possibility paradigm. What happens when you heal the anxiety? What happens when you heal the depression? Then what? Where can you take your client once you've resolved, healed those issues in maybe a couple of sessions? Where will you take your client from that place when life gets better and better? Because the better it gets, the better it gets. Okay, so if you want access to the replay, just send me a DM and just type in the word high ticket in my DMs, and I'll give you the link to the masterclass replay. It's up for a very limited time. It's, I guess, one of my best teachings because I take you through exactly how to create an offer, how we actually sell it, who are these people that are going to buy it. I take you through that entire process inside the free masterclass. All right, guys, thank you so much. Lots of love and goodbye from the gorgeous Dubai Desert. Look at this. How fantastic. That's my daughter up there on the hill. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of love, guys. Bye.